How change happens. If you look at the dynamics of change, you will notice that every change follows two main steps. That's right. If we put it very simply, every change that happens follows a two-step process. Whether it is a haircut, a new job, a divorce, losing weight, or a full-blown war between two countries, the same two steps apply. If you understand this two-step process of change, you will be more capable of effecting change in your life. You'll also understand why sometimes the change you say you want so much is not happening for you. So, what are these two steps? Let's look at each of them in turn. The first step, the birth of change, is the result of at least one of these mental and emotional conditions, or a combination of them. Righteous anger, dissatisfaction, indignation, intolerance, disgust, boredom, and a word you don't hear very often, fed-upness. I'm pretty sure you know what it means. It's only when one or more of these feelings and thoughts take hold of you, fill you up, and exceed your tolerance limits that change is born. In one word, it's when you have enough. You've reached your limit and you're not going to take it anymore. That is the birth of change. When your self-respect is challenged, you know you must do something about it. Things cannot stay as they are. But that's only the first step, only the start, only the birth of change. For change to grow, to gain momentum, and finally take place, you must make all your strength available to it. That's because all change encounters resistance, and the bigger the change, the greater the resistance. You encounter resistance even when you think you need a new haircut, for example. You have to find the time, adjust your schedule, make the trip to the hairdresser, and hope he or she will do a good job. Surely, these are small forms of resistance, for we are talking about a small change, but still, it's resistance that you must overcome. If you're going to start your own business, for example, you will face much higher levels of resistance. But the key here is that if you're going to succeed in creating change, your strength must surpass the resistance. So the second step to change is to allow your anger, your intolerance, your fed-upness to employ all your strength. You have to put all you've got at their disposal and then just get out of the way. Now, what do I mean by all your strength? I think it's important to define this. To me, all your strength means the combined use of all of the following resources. Your spirit. At the top level of your strength is your faith, the power of belief. You must believe that change is possible. You should also add prayers, the power of prayer to effect change for those things that you cannot humanly do. Your time. You must put in the time. You must manage your time and not give in to distractions. You must remain focused. Your mind. That means your ideas. You must come up with ideas. What can you do to effect change? Your mind must be fully occupied with thoughts about the desired change. Your body. That's when the actual work needs to get done. When you need to do the walking, when you need to physically go where you must and do what you need to do to effect change. Tools. You must use the tools, the resources you have and can get a hold of in order to help you make change happen. That includes people, money, expertise, and other assets that you may have available. And last but not least, speech. That means use the power of words to talk about change to yourself and to others, to be the prophet of the change that you see coming, to communicate your vision to those you need to be on board with you, to confess with your mouth words of success. So, do you want change? Then be angry and put all your strength, all your resources at the service of your anger. Without good amounts of fed-upness and the use of all your strength, there can be no change.